All right, we're here after a 64-61 win over Ohio Dominican in the exhibition game. Coach, we're here with Coach Cleve Wright, Molly McDonough, and Lauren Dickerson. Coach, your opening statement.
I think first thing I would say is, Ohio Dominican won 21 or 22 games last year, had everybody back except for one kid. And they're a good team, and they're going to be a good team. I would expect them to make it in the NCAAs at their level and do well. So I thought they played well, and kudos to them. And I thought we were we were a little bit of a roller coaster ride. And I don't like roller coasters. So there was certainly some bright spots, and then there's some things that need to be corrected. We turned the ball over too much. Several of those were dead ball turnovers. Walking, you got to clean up footwork, and then we probably got 5 or 6 charges called on us. Now, I like us being aggressive and assertive like that, so you can almost accept that a little bit. But when it's a tight game, it's tougher to do. I think, like I said, I think we did some nice things. I think defensively, holding them to 31% and them having 23 turnovers. I think we need to make sure we notice that. But then we know we got a week to prepare for the next game. All right, and so we play exhibitions for a reason. That's to get them to the lights and put people in situations. And we were fortunate enough today to get a situation. So I think some of our young kids that are playing several minutes, it's good to put them in those situations so we can learn for later on.
Molly, obviously was back and forth. Going out there as one of the team leaders, how do you feel that everything went?
Like he said, I think it was a bit of a roller coaster, especially with energy. And as one of the team leaders, I think that's something that I need to make sure that we're consistent on and always bringing. So for the next game, I think that's something that as a team we really need to focus on. But, I mean, in a clutch situation, we had people pull through, hit big shots. We didn't hit a lot of shots this game, and it was cool to see us come together, I think, and not give up till the end.
And Lauren, this is your first collegiate experience, and you scored 26 points. What was you like out there, and how did you feel that your shot was just working today?
Yeah, but all my teammates, like when Molly set that screen and I hit the shot, it was great. Just making sure I get the open players, and if I'm hot, then it works, but if I can get to them, it also helps.
There was a point in the second half when Ohio Dominican went on a 10-3 run, I think it was, cut your 6-point lead down, took the lead. I know when you guys get it to a timeout, the team is sitting there, you coaches meet. What did the players talk about during that timeout in the huddle? And then, Cleve, you can answer what you went to them with during that to kind of get them back refocused.
In that lull, that was definitely, we got quiet as they started to take their run. And so when we came into that huddle, we had just played great defense the last couple minutes before that. So we were just refocused, get back to that defense that we were playing before, and that starts with talk. So I think we were able to feed off of each other's talk, and that's how we started our defense up again.
Yeah. I think in that particular timeout, it was just, and it really felt like almost the entire second half that I felt like I kept telling them over and over, hey, we're getting good looks. We're getting good looks. Keep getting good looks on offense, okay? They're going to go. Keep getting good catches and things like that. And then defensively, that's where we needed to do a better job. And I just felt like today that, some of the loose balls, we needed to react better. They came up with a lot of the loose balls. And so for me, I just was trying to keep them focused on the defense, and that the offense would come, and we were fortunate. And I heard what Lauren said, about Molly. I just feel like they did step up when they needed to. So,
finally, obviously you still have to look at the film, but what do you think will be sort of the main focuses of practice going into with 1 week to go to the Austin P game?
Surely we need to work on footwork and make sure we're not traveling in practice, because I think we had 5 calls of traveling today where, I was trying to get the idea of the hop or what we were doing, whether it was 1-2 or we were catching and then hopping or what. But and again, it may be an emphasis for the officials. I mean, right from the very beginning. So I want to watch the film and see if that's right. And then the other thing too is, and this is an even harder one, is the charges. Is it us being aggressive, or is this being out of control? Okay, or is it a good call? I mean, you just never know. Officials aren't perfect, coaches aren't perfect, and players aren't perfect. So. I think looking at those things, I think looking at the energy and looking on the runs and how we responded to that, I think will be something we look at. But again, when we look at the film, we see things that maybe we weren't expecting. So,
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Bonnie, and thank you, Lauren.
Okay. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Steve.